Hello everybody, and welcome back to some FTB Odyssey. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, we got into some Ender bits and pieces. I have upgraded this now to the tier 4. And I have also added a personal EMC link to it. So we are now, only thing we're keeping is stuff that doesn't have EMC. Everything else is going into our system. I've upgraded our solar cells to the tier 4s. These things generate 106,000 RF a tick. And that is pretty much all. Well, no, I take it back. There is one other thing I've done. I went ahead and added another row of crushers for emeralds. Keeping up with these just rather nicely. So, this episode, we're going to do a few things. First off, we're going to complete a few quests just to get some done. We're going to try not to die in the process. We've got a few quests that just need to be doing just to be done. So, as you can see, we are tearing through a handful of quests right now. We don't need that right now. So, those quests are complete. That added us a little bit of money. Where are we at now? We're up to almost $60,000. I am beginning to think I do want my angel ring. Just if nothing else, as a way to fly around. We're going to be... We need to go to the Nether. One of the things that we need to do. Anyways. So our next bit of business is going to be, if we go into our quest here, to make the emeraldic. That is easy enough to do. Matter of fact, I don't even think those have EMC, so that makes it even better. So there's that. There is that. There's those, and there is those. Oh, we'll put these on just so we look fancy. So yeah, there is those quests complete. That actually gives us quite a bit of money. And so that part isn't. Oh, we can make an armor stand. Not that it's that much money. So our plan for today. I want to get a Flux network set up. Need sticks and some stone. We need to get us some power. I want to get to where we are, and then really. I want to get power going, and I want to get started in Industrial 4 going. I want to get our mob farm up and going. There is our armor stand. We don't even have the little trash can thing. That means we have to just throw stuff. Wait, that's probably got EMC. It does. So yeah, that is one of the things that I want to do. So that is complete. Now, I don't know. Wait, I forgot to show you all. One of the other things I did. I got rid of the mob farm. We're going to be getting ready for that. That's what all this is for. There's couple things I want to get into. We got to get into the slaughter factory. I think that's what it's called. And we want the mob grinder. The pink slime is one of the repeatable quests. That's not the repeatable quest. These are the repeatable quests. Yeah, pink slime. So that is a lot of buckets of pink slime. So that's one of the things we want to do. We also want to start looking into loot crates, stuff like that, so we can start getting stuff. I also need to get, we just need to get stuff going. So that is where we are at. So those quests are complete. So first thing we're going to need is to make a few of these tree extractors. So we're going to need iron gear. We're going to need a bunch of iron. Take care of that. We are going to need stone, furnace, and a redstone. Redstone, stone, furnace. Now normally I do make 4 of these at a time. I think not the latex, this machine outputs, that doesn't have, but the plastic does. So all we need to do is get enough to do one and we're good. So tree fluid extractor, that is what we need. So let's go ahead and set this down. This should not take power. Yeah, go ahead and turn the wrong way. And we'll go ahead and get a handful of logs. So there we go, we're getting that. Alright, so next up is we're going to need this latex processing unit. We're going to need machine frame, the iron gear, some more furnaces. So machine frame, iron gear, just 2 furnaces, and that should be it. And this one actually does take power, and we're also going to need to give it water. Do we have... We do have sink in here. Let's make the sink. Actually, no, because we're not going to be... It's not that big of a deal, because this is all... It's all going to be relatively easy for us to sit and do. Alright, so we need to get some more conduit. So let's get some conduit binder. We're going to need some kind of fluid conduit. Let's make the ender fluid conduit, which is going to need fused quartz, which is easy enough for us to make. I'm hoping that this has EMC. That would make my life a lot easier. It does. Alright, so while we're in this, and while we're in this pretty early, my question for you all. What do you want us to use? And you want us to go with refined storage, or do we want to go with applied energistics this time? Both of them are in here. I'll leave it up to you all to decide. Let me know. Alright, so vibrant. With us not doing a, well, I don't want to say not a full playthrough, because we're going to finish this pack, but it not being something that we really need to set up a lot of, like I said, I'll leave it entirely up to you all as to what we do. Alright, so there is Yeah. So we want to extract, always active. That should be inserting. It is. We need now some power. All right. So Flux networks. Let's work on that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. We've got that. Let's put this stuff up. Alright, we need some lava. Not a piece of, but some lava. A lava bucket. Actually, we could have probably just threw that in a furnace. Alright. That can go away, 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 that can go away. Alright, flux. Oh, there's one problem. There's one problem with this. One problem. That. Right there. We are going to have to go to the Nether in order to do this. Because we're going to need a bunch of these in order to do that. And I have yet... Yeah. Is there an easy way of getting blaze powder? Hellish matter, we ain't nowhere near there yet. We have not got magma creams. I think I think I have. Dang it. I was hoping. Organic shop. I'm gonna guess they thought of that. I was hoping that we could do that, but it doesn't show us where we can get those. So yeah, that is no bueno. Essence of knowledge is doable. Can't do that. Alright. Let's just break down and go to the Nether. We need flight. I didn't want to do that just yet, but it is what it is. So we're going to need some grid power. That's not what I want. We're going to need water mill. We can do all this stuff. Alright, so let me get everything we're going to need together. We're going to have to make a resonator, which is all pretty easy. We're going to have to make the redstone, a resonating redstone crystal, which is not really that hard for us to do. And then I guess we'll head to the Nether. So, I will be back. Alright, we are back. Got us a little setup here. We are now running 62 grid power. Of course, these are always going to be generating. We could make just a platform somewhere and just made a whole bunch of these. Because those actually have EMC. The mill stuff does not. So, we've got everything we need. I guess it's a good thing I wound up making the or keeping the armor, because we're gonna need it. Alright, so now I've got a couple quests. Resonator, we got that. Water mill, that one done. So those are taken care of. So next up is to go back into our book and buy the angel ring. And there we go. And before I forget, oh man, Let's chunk load this before we go. Alright, so we're going to need some obsidian. I think going to the Nether is just a normal way. This is out. This is, we need I'm going to put it back here for now. And we're going to figure out just exactly how lucky we're going to get. Alright, so I need flint and some iron. And I probably should do something that I don't normally do, which is take us a bow and some arrows. And what do we have available for swords right now? Glitch infused sword. Oh yeah, that's 9.5. Well, it's better than our diamond sword that we got. So let's do this. Let's put that in there. There's that. Can we learn that? We can. This can go in there. That can go in there. That didn't need to go in there. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. All right. Really? Take essentially threw both of them in the trash. Not in the trash, but in there. All right. So there's that. We don't really have a use for our assembler right now. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we are in the Nether. Now let's go in here to video settings. We're going to turn our render distance up just a bit so we can see. And I am just more or less going to fly around and see what we can find. I found something. It's something that I want to stay away from. I think that is one of those... I forget what it is, but it'll pull you in and kill you, I think. I need to remember that that's there, though. Alright, we are back. I have finally come across one. And it took forever to find this thing. And we're gonna have the time of our life. So we got to kill one over the dang thing. Let's get down here a little closer and see about getting inside this thing. There is nowhere to get inside this thing. Aha! Alright, first things first. Let's block this off behind us. And then we'll kill these guys. And it doesn't look like... Oh, there is one. Nice. So technically, actually, before we die, Wither Dust we can learn. Blaze Rod we can learn. That's not very good. These guys are everywhere. If I could find some nether wart around here, that would be great. Oh, we don't want to hit him. Alright, you know what? I'm done for now. You can see the fireballs just flying around. We got what we needed. We're going to have to come back when we can get... oh no. B. Close enough. Alright, let's head home. I just come across one. It just all of a sudden spawned underneath me, but we got one a whole lot closer to the portal. And this one is a lot bigger of one too. Got quartz chickens. There's no blaze down here. Let's go down here, see if we can't get lucky and get us a wither skull. And that's a no. Alright. And there's another one. Oh, did it drop the gas tier where I can get it? Did it drop a gas tier? Oh, no, 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 no. How... You know, leave it to me to always go the wrong direction. Not only that, this one ends here. There is another one that starts right here. How did I miss all this? Alright, so we are back. I've got our Revive Ender. So now we're ready to get into this. We're going to need the Eye of Ender And we're going to need 4 obsidian. So let's get that. This video is going to wind up being a little bit longer than I had planned on it being. That's alright. We're going to get this done today because I want to get the power going so next episode we can take care of everything we need to take care of. Redstone blocks. We're going to need obsidian. Alright, so what am I at? Okay, we need to make flux blocks. Those have EMC. We're going to need a flux plug. This is for adding energy. Those have EMC. We are going to need to make a flux point. That is for removing energy. Alright, so first thing we want to make is this here controller. The controller will allow us to charge stuff wirelessly, and it'll allow us to keep an eye on our network as we see fit. So, select networks. We need to create a new network. We're going to just leave it at that, and there we go. We want no limits. Wireless charging will be enabled, but right now we don't have anything to wirelessly charge. What do we get? Lapis blue chicken. We don't have any use for him. Alright, so our next bit of business is to start making some storage. We're going to need some glass panes. And we're going to need basic flux storage. And we're just going to go ahead, as all it is each tier of these is just some of the other ones. As we go. So we'll just go ahead and make a bunch of these, and we'll go ahead and make the gargantuan ones. We'll go ahead and make the 6 of them that we've got there, and these will hold 128 million RF. That's more power than we're going to generate anytime soon. So for now, we're going to set up our power storage right here. Just to make it nice and symmetrical. Now I've got to turn all these on and set them. So let me get that done. Alright, so these are all set. We are going to be able to store 1.54 billion RF. That's more than we're going to need anytime soon. So we need, what tier solar is this now? Tier 4 solar. So let's get us a tier 4 solar. Let's get us a bunch of those. I don't need that many. And we're going to need some tier 4 frames. Probably still not going to need that many. Alright, so dirt. Just as a way to keep this out of the way for now. We need our assembler. and this will give us, these things generate 106,000 RF a tick. With it always being daytime, it won't take no time at all to fill this thing up. So let's get our Flux Point, our Flux plug. Let's connect it to that. We want no limit. And we should start to see these things fill up. Yeah, we've already got 25 million RF. That is beautiful. Now we can take our Flux Point, put it over here, set this up, and we are getting our dry rubber. Now we're going to have to keep this thing full of water, like I said. Till we get our nine that we need. And we've got our 9. This stuff can actually just go away. Can we learn this stuff? Sure we can. We have no use for it anymore. I didn't learn our Flux Point, I don't think. Oh, I did. Alright. So now we've got our tiny dry rubber to make 1 dry rubber, to throw in here to make plastic, and we are now ready to go. So, with that, that's it. We got together and got everything we needed. I'm wondering something before we go. How bad would this kill our network? That's transferring 512,000. Yeah, it's killing it. Oh, man. Alright, so we'll just let that go for the time being. So, but I just wanted to see what that would do. Any more quests? Nope, we've got all our quests done. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!